Artificial intelligence is revolutionizing the way we approach the learning process, introducing increasingly sophisticated and accessible tools that must be understood and handled with care and attention. Let's try to understand what we're talking about. By now, many of us know that artificial intelligence refers to a branch of computer science that develops algorithms, models, and systems capable of performing tasks that would require human-like skills or intelligence. In particular, some of these systems can manipulate language in a coherent and contextual manner. Before the advent of AI, this was considered an exclusively human prerogative. Now, language models or large language models can understand a text by translating it, integrating it, comparing it, and even grasping the context in ways that were previously unimaginable. Following a textual prompt, these models can generate output in different formats, not just text, but also audio, video, images, and in various structures such as maps, tables, dialogues, stories, and so on. The range of available tools is truly vast, leading to many attempts to categorize them, for example, based on the activities they enable us to perform or the input and output formats they receive and produce. But let's also try to navigate this world using a map that serves our goal, which is to learn something new. Let's start with the premise that all the AI-based tools we are interested in use specific large language models that are constantly evolving. These language models serve as the lifeblood that brings different categories of tools to life or enhances them. The first category is what we can call general-purpose LLMs, which includes tools like ChatGPT from OpenAI, Gemini from Google, Claude from Anthropic, Llama from Meta, or Mistral, just to name a few. These tools can be used for a wide range of tasks, including process planning, exploring sources and content, summarization, reworking material into different formats, and data analysis, and so on. They are not specifically designed for the education sector, but as we will see in this, MOOCs, when approached consciously, in-depth, and especially guided by a structured method, represent an extremely useful resource that integrates effectively with all those we already have at our disposal. The second category of tools we consider has emerged thanks to LLMs which enhance existing tools that we have been using for a long time. On one hand, we have tools or environments such as general-purpose ones like Office and the Google Drive suite that extensively integrate AI features to help us with a variety of tasks in our daily lives. On the other hand, we have tools that were specifically created for the EdTech sector, which have integrated or are integrating artificial intelligence features to support us in the learning processes. An example for everyone is VooClap, which uses artificial intelligence for smart quiz generation. This tool supports teachers in classroom activities, but also those who need to learn something new and want to engage in self-assessment processes. Another well-known platform in the EdTech sector is Vaya, which was created to support studying. Vaya has integrated artificial intelligence-based features not only to provide useful resources for comprehension, memorization, and self-assessment, such as flashcards and quizzes, but through AI features, it also supports the study planning process in preparation for exams. Alongside existing tools that are evolving intelligently, numerous AI tools specifically designed for the educational context are emerging. Let's take a look at some of them. To support research and exploration of content, an interesting example is AI2 Open Scholar, an open source project developed by Semantic Scholar and the University of Washington, which provides answers based on a large database of open research articles. In terms of content reprocessing, Google offers Notebook LLM, which, although not originally designed for educational purposes, has features specifically intended to support learning. For example, after uploading documents, it provides a summary, generates a study guide, or creates a podcast that offers an audio overview of the content. And still in support of content reworking activities, we can use the entire suite of tools offered by NoteGPT, which presents itself as a tool for summarizing content in any format. However, in reality, it also supports learning with an endless range of features, all waiting to be explored. And for planning our studies? In this case, we have tools designed for teachers like EduAid or Magic School, which not only allow us to create various content, but also to generate a teaching plan and rubrics to support our self-assessment, and so on, helping us design our learning through a structured pedagogical method. To conclude this category of new tools, we must also mention all the initiatives proposed or created by educational institutions to support personalized learning based on the specific and distinctive content of that institution. At the Politecnico di Milano, My Learning Talk is currently being tested. This tool uses the specific and detailed course content from the Polytechnic as its main basis for formulating responses. My Learning Talk supports learning through dialogue and provides specific links to sources in different formats, such as handouts, videos, and so on. This is meant to encourage further exploration and active engagement with the content in different directions, supporting a transdisciplinary approach. Finally, the last category to mention is that of small tools, mini tools for the education sector, that can assist us with specific functionalities to enhance the tools we already use. Many of the tools and services already mentioned, such as NoteGPT, offer browser extensions to assist us in our various daily tasks and activities. They seamlessly integrate with the ecosystem of tools and applications we normally use, providing us with specific and tailored support and solutions, without forcing us to add a new element to an already increasingly complex puzzle. Following the same logic, among these mini-tools, we can also consider the category of GPTs integrated into ChatGPT and GEMs from Gemini. Thanks to preset instructions from their creators, these tools help us perform specific tasks, such as creating maps or searching for content in scientific article databases, and so on. The model behind the creation of these mini-tools is interesting because it brings specific functionalities into generalist tools designed by users or offered by already well-established services, and they carry with them an entire ecosystem, their wealth of knowledge, experiences, and functionalities. Finally, among these mini-tools, we can also include apps specifically designed for mobile devices. TalkPal is designed to help learn new languages through interactive conversations. Hello History allows users to virtually converse with historical figures. This map of tools highlights the numerous possibilities available to us for supporting learning. It is probably not entirely exhaustive, but it provides an overview of the available opportunities that, to be effective, must be utilized wisely and followed through a structured process.